branding lady. That's kind of what I do. I am an engineer by degree, not necessarily by trade. I've been in business for myself for 12 years now, and I have not died, so here I am. The brand Shauna K. That's who I am. So I branded myself, but I have several companies actually. One of them is called Maven, and so I kind of made this project under a full-scale branding company that's called Made for Mavens, and it's specifically for new entrepreneurs. They're just starting or thinking about getting started, and so there's services and some opportunities for them there to kind of get their hands around branding, because it's like a big word. People tend to kind of just say branding and nobody really knows what it means. So the idea of Made for Mavens is to teach entrepreneurs at a small level, like just getting started in business, less than 2 years, still trying to figure it out and get their feet wet, you know. I remember what it was like, you know, that whole thing.
It's a lot to learn.
My first at-bat with a business after working for that good government contractor job was, so my graphic design company wasn't initially a graphic design company. I was a very crafty person, thanks to my mother, thanks Mom. So I started out making handmade greeting cards. In the year 2007, I was out there making handmade greeting cards, and that's what I thought was going to be good as a business. And then somewhere along the way, between not selling any, or only selling a few to friends and family, and realizing, okay, this isn't really working the way I thought it was going to work, I realized I need to do something different. So then I started doing business cards, and then I started designing websites, and then I started doing this, that, and the other. And I was like, wow, okay, now I'm doing these things separately, so let me package them together and create something. So my transition was very like splotchy, I guess. But I guess it's like most people. You know, when you first jump out, you're trying to figure out, what do I have still that I can package up and sell and create some sort of revenue from. Unfortunately, we live in a society where the entire crux of our being is centered around, what do you do? When somebody meets you for the first time, like, hey, my name is Shauna, it's nice to meet you. What do you do? So we try to conceptualize our lives based around a job, because that's tradition, right? That's what everybody understands, everybody knows. You go to work 9 to 5 every day until you hit your 30-year mark, and you get your retirement pin, and then you go off and work at Walmart because now retirement is not worth anything. That's a real thing, right? So I guess one of my first encouragements to you guys, before I get into some practical stuff, and I will, is you are not unemployed. You are not missing anything by being entrepreneurs. It is not something you have to try to confine to your resume, because that's the other part of this problem, right? We're trying to update our resumes so we can stay relevant. You ain't gotta, okay? So when you are an entrepreneur, and I think this is something I probably came to on my own like this year, and she made me slap. And I literally was like, I need to. And if I would have never came to that brunch, none of this would have happened. I would have never met Andrea. I would have never seen the like, and the pancakes were amazing too. I remember that. Because we was over there going over the pancakes. I'm so glad. Look at what you manifested. I'm so glad. That's what it was for. Just to make those connections. So every time I see you, I just be like, it was hot. I love that. I never really called that long pancakes until your brunch. Like, I literally would just get French toast. I never even get pancakes. Instead of trying to figure out how do I explain to people what I do, I'm an entrepreneur. That is my job title. The young lady asked me when I came in, what is your business? And I'm like, crap, man, how do I explain this to people? Because I have like four. I have like 4 registered with the state of Maryland companies, right, that I'm using, because for me, being an entrepreneur is an opportunity for me to express everything that's important to me in the different ways that I need to. Sometimes that means I have to create a new product line under one company. Sometimes that means I need a different company. But I want to free you guys from feeling like you're obligated to be a job title. I am CEO, I am whatever. You can be entrepreneur. That's okay. And for those of you that are kind of still trying to figure it out, because I'm sure in a room of entrepreneurs, that's happening, right? Right. Try to resist the urge to drop yourself into a box, even a box of entrepreneurship. You may know some people that have done business before, some people that are kind of giving you advice, even us, right? We're telling you what's worked for us, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. So my great encouragement to you is try it, try it, try it, and whatever works, keep it until you're sick of it. Then drop it and do something else.